Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome to the sportiest stream. It's nice to see you all. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. They're taking care of yourselves as always. We've got 2 matches for you tonight. Let me know if anything's wrong on the stream. Let me know if there's any sound issues. Of course, I don't think there's any right now. But of course, let me know. Hello, the Tommy Buckets. As here's our matches for today. We're gonna start with the Skyward Series Rats, Happydgesports Atlantic. We're going to end off with some playoffs. Dark Falcons, Golden Esports Gold. Loser of that is out of the running. I should say out of the running for the grand finals, or more likely just out of the playoffs in general. It is going to be a hype night here. As again, we have some incredible rosters. Again, we're starting off with Rats, Happydgesports Atlantic for the Skyward Series. These rosters, good amount of success for Happydgesports specifically. 8-0. They are the only team right now that in the Premier 2v2s that are undefeated. We're taking down some really tough competition along the way. Let's take a look at that bracket they have. Here they are. As you can see, number 1 seed, they've guaranteed themselves into the top 8. I'll make it to that final bracket. And there's no way they can lose it. They are still, though, fighting for that number 1 overall seed. And realistically, actually, there's a chance they could also fall down to 3rd overall seed. If they win tonight, though, they're guaranteed top 2 going into next week. And if they feel a sweep, guaranteed at the very least, the very worst thing that could happen to them would be that they go down to game 2 because of, I think, overall game losses. But they have had an exceptionally strong season. And, again, they play Rats, who are currently one of only 3 teams that are not in the playoffs. They could still fight themselves back into it. A win here would be massive for the Rats. Not only would they hand Happydgesports Atlantic their first loss, it would also give themselves a good chance of moving into the top 8. A loss, though, might end it all for them. As Evolve Red and Senpai Strikers and Striker PK all ahead of them have a lot of things that are favoring them. Rats, if they don't win tonight, I believe they have one more match afterwards, though, and it's... No, they don't. Actually, if they lose this tonight, they're out of the running. They need to win. Because I just noticed week 10, they are given a forfeit win, but again, you don't want to rely on game differential or anything like that. You need to get wins when they come. Ratsia, this is their last match of the regular season, because next week they have a forfeit win over Vicrox. So while they'll be given the win for that, meaning that they are actually currently 4-5, a win here can really give them that chance. Because if they lose here, they're going to be 4-6, and they're on the chopping block, and there's a very good chance they are not going to be one of your 8 teams making it. Again, for Happydgesports Atlantic, a win here, in any form, will guarantee them top 2 in the playoffs. It's not like it really matters, but, you know, they can still fight for it, trying to be the best team here. And again, they have had a success. That is not the right team. Those are not the right teams. That's the next matchup. There you go. These are the right teams. As I was saying... Oh my goodness, and they're not even the right logos. What am I doing here? Let me... You guys get to watch me as I work my stream. Here you go. Not even the right logos. I'm so sorry. Those are the wrong team logos. As you can see, I'm lazy. Let me... There we go. Those are the right team logos. Trust me, they're fixed on the actual in-game screen as well. Here you go. Here are the teams. I accidentally had different team logos on for other teams. I forgot to change them before I went live here. As got a prediction poll coming up. Go vote for who you think will win this. Do you see Rats or Happydgesports Atlantic taking this one? I mean, if you are a betting person, you're probably going to go Happydgesports. They have not lost yet. Why would they? They've already played last season in week 3. They swept them in week 3. They've not gone the game for the Rats, though. Again, they've had really tough plays here. I think again their wins. Where are the wins for the Rats coming in? Their wins coming against Evolve Red and Double A Ratteries. Actually, that being Double A Ratteries being the toughest team they've beaten so far, who are currently number 4th seed. Overall for the Rats, things have not looked good for them again. Happydgesports Atlantic 8-0. They've guaranteed the playoffs pretty handily. And for, again, Atlantic, they've only gone to Game 5 twice in this season. Twice. That being against Striker PK, who are currently 7th seed, which is a bit surprising that team expecting to go to Game 5. But another team that went to Game 5, though, is Breeze, who are currently 2nd best in this grouping. And that's the only team that could pass them up here as #1's overall seed. If they win this matchup, which they're most likely going to win this one. If they win this, that's the only team that could compete with them. And what's fun about next week is they actually play that team next week. Was with the sub. Well, that will also hurt you in somewhat. Again, Happydgesports, like, this is a solid team. Ayako, I know he's a coach of a couple different teams. He's not in a 3v3 team for the Skyward series, but he does coach a couple different teams. It's nice to see him here again. Yeah, I was gonna say he has been again, he's coached a couple different teams. So far, is he currently coach for intelligence? Coach for intelligence, isn't he? Flip out. Cool. And again, he'll be alongside Carr, who we've seen on the stream a couple times, and Ghost Holic. In fact, a lot of these players are actually recognizable because a lot of them are on Radiance Eclipse. A lot of them are on Radiance Eclipse currently. I haven't seen Radiance on the stream in a long time, though. And the same would go for Eclipse. And that is currently, I believe, a premier team. Where are they? Yeah, there they are. And they've had a pretty good season so far. They are currently 5-3 in their season. They are currently sitting at 8th in their grouping. Out of the, again, there's 12 possible teams that can make the playoffs in that group. As again, that Eclipse roster includes Kara, Keaton, Freezy, and Ghostaholic. A lot of players here recognize each other. And again, that means that this means that this matchup has kind of an intimate addition to it. A lot of players know each other, meaning that this is actually extra personal for these teams. Again, last time these two teams played against each other, Happydgesports Atlantic mopped the floor against Rats. They swept them. They had no issue against them. This week, can Rats come back? Can they get their first win in what would be, this season against Happydgesports Atlantic? Can they hand Happydgesports their first loss so far? Unlikely, but anything can happen. Again, Happydgesports, this matchup will hopefully help them prepare for their next matchup next week against Breeze. Most likely next week they play to see if they can get the #1 seed or have to just settle for 2nd. Again, struggles of the best teams in this league. They don't have to worry about playoffs anymore. They're going to get a high seed no matter what, but they want to get the best seed. For Rats, a loss here is very likely going to kick them out of the playoff running. They don't want to be there. They want to get themselves into the playoffs, and to do that, again, a win here is basically necessary. It's not completely necessary, but why trust on what other people can do when more rather you just prefer on not having to worry about it? As someone went in as God, I think they forgot to change their name. We're gonna see who that is. Keen's in here. Eliakol and Carr. Again, I would assume that's Freezy? Yep, that's Freezy. I was gonna say that's their starter. Again, this matchup is a best of 5. Happydgesports Atlantic have not lost yet in the Skyward series, and they don't look like they're going to do it. It's a rematch in the regular season. Here we go. Happydgesports Atlantic on the orange. And it's Rats who might lose their chance at the playoffs here on the blue. Here we go. Best of 5. Can Happydgesports Atlantic defend their current undefeated season? Can they defend their bid for a top 2 seed? Or do we see the Rats here give themselves hope? Hope lying at the end of the tunnel. As now Freezy bump in front, and that will be the first goal. Coming up from the Rats. A massive play here, a big bump from Keaton. And it's Freezy to get the scoring off. in favor of the underdogs, the heavy underdogs in this matchup. Is now Freezy. Pass towards Keaton. Keaton dribbles. Pass one over two, but no one there. Now it's Helical. And clear it outwards. Keaton off the sidewall. Kara stole the boots from Helical. Helical himself saved by Freezy. As we're still waiting around here, not a lot of offense coming from Happydgesports Atlantic. A lot of pressure, but that's expected in twos. But overall, when it comes to pressure close in on the nets, in that final third, they really have not been able to step closer there. Whenever they get there, a challenge is sure to come. Keaton, dribble, flick! Kara will easily stop that one. There's now Freezy. Oh, he's just passed it over Keaton! Shot from Kara! Saved away! As almost miscommunication here. You only have 2 players on this field, so any little bit of miscommunication can be detrimental to a team's progress. At the level that these players are off, you really can't make any mistakes. Kara, bump shots! He goes onto the last defender! And it's all tied up here. Freezy had the back up to this one, and Keaton went for the squishy save. I didn't even notice that. That is a bad decision there from Keaton, who's, you know, generally these players are pretty good at making the right decision. Keaton there panicked in a situation like that. And he had time. That's Freezy. Oh, he's just gone through them all. Helical will save it. Like all now, another block. Keaton can't read this. Gets past one here. Kara trying to dribble. Bumps Keaton. Open net for Kara. And he'll double it up and make this one a 1-goal lead in favor of Happydgesports Atlantic. We've seen miscommunications between Keaton and Freezy before, and now this time it will lead to a goal. Will lead Happydgesports Atlantic being on top. Keaton dribbles it. Legal challenges. Kara and clear the field. He's got to watch out for the bump there, Freezy. Gets around now towards Keaton. Helical. Gonna remove him, and that's almost another chance, but again, saved just in the nick of time here by the Rats. For Happydgesports. See them gaining, but that one, oh, it's off the post. Keaton, he's off the post as well. Open at the other end of the field. Helical shouldn't miss, but he will here with that musty flick. He's in the lead. He doesn't mind going for a little bit of fancy things here. But with it only being 1 goal and it being that close for the Rats to come back, that's that kind of a situation for Helical. Move to be a bit overconfident. Now, cleared away. Shot down the field. Kara will save it. Keaton off the sidewall. A demo infield will allow Kara to move it up, get some offense. Bounce shot. Oh my goodness, Keaton almost pre-jumped that one. Follow up from Helical. That's wide. And cleared away by Freezy. Kara now. It's just offense on offense here for these players. But only 3 goals have been scored. A level like this, you expect the defense to be strong, and it has definitely proved itself as such. Teams are ruthless. Keaton saved it by Helical, although, again, a good play to start the offense for the Rats. There's now a fake from Freezy. Kara will challenge, though, noticing that Freezy was not on a very strong boost situation. Helical. Dribble. Keaton with the challenge. Down the field. Still a 1-goal lead held by Happydgesports. They've been holding it for most of this game, but do we see another goal go in? It's a little over 60 seconds to find out. And does that goal go to the Rats? Do they tie things up here in this game's final moments? Keaton. Past Kara. Off the back wall. Helical. Bill Reed has had to use all of his boost, though. Kara with the redirect. And maybe a little bit of time to breathe. Helical trying to shoot this one. It's wide. Kara in to the nets. 3-1. Happydgesports Atlantic will be the ones to take this one. Now they got 2 goals in the lead. As Keaton went for that challenge, tried to get back, and he tried to pre-jump Kara here. In that situation, so many players at his rank want to play so fast. But sometimes, it's better to take things slowly, better to try to take your time, realize the situation in front. In that kind of a situation, in fact, A slower player actually would have had an easier time to make that save. Oh, but that one won't be saved. Kara will now get his fourth, his team's fourth. Trying to solidify this game here. As Freezy almost got to that one. Oh, wait a second. What the? Wait a second. He could have touched on that on my screen. I saw that. Psionics here is getting paid off by Happydgesports. I mean, to be fair, Flip-Out is running this league, so maybe I'm sure he found a way. By the way, anybody, Flip-Out is on another Happydgesports 2v2 team, Happydgesports United, who's also doing really well this season. And Flip-Out's paying off the servers here. There's Freezy to make it 4-2, although there's not a lot of time left here for them. And what's worse is, again, they can't just beat Happydgesports United. Happydgesports. I just said the wrong team. Happydgesports Atlantic. They also need to beat the servers because the servers aren't helping them here. Another good kickoff, though. Up the field. Kara will read this, but follow-up shot should have come. Although that one from Freezy is completely wide. Final seconds. Let's do or die here. Ian, where's the net? Challenged, but that one will pinch itself away. And they're going to put one in their own net here to end things off. Kara wants to keep time on the clock. Yeah, and again, you can't blame Rats. They had to go for that challenge, but ultimately it failed, and there's no time left for them here. Game 1 will go to Happydgesports Atlantic, who, again, it was close. It was a very defensive game, and at the middle of that game, we saw back and forth, great defense, but overall, I mean, there's a reason Happydgesports only going to go to the top team here. They just turned on the Jets at the end here. We're going to get a 0-second goal, in fact, from Keaton. This is, in fact, Rocket League. As Rats will get one for the road going into Game 2. And yes, in fact, I did, in fact, say the thing. So many people have told me to do that. You don't understand how many people are, like, say the words. There you guys go. There you go, have fun. As we'll be moving on to Game 2 here. Esports Atlantic hold the lead. Again, they only need 3 to win this one. As again, we're just setting ourselves up here for Game 2. Both these teams are excited. I think they're both ready for this as well. Again, Game 1, when Happydgesports Atlantic after a very nice late rush from them. We're gonna go into Game number 2. Happydgesports. Oh, I joined the wrong team. That's not supposed to happen. Lucky enough, they spawned in before I did. But I almost joined the team. Now, the last time I played competitively was back in the end of season 1 of season 0 of Skyward series. That was months ago. I almost did that to myself. I almost pulled a James bot. Oh goodness, that was well, the record again. Back season 0, it was not good. We only won once. It was, what was it? How many matches do we have to play? I think 10, right? 1 and 9, I think was our record. It was not good. I almost okay. Oh goodness. Well, don't worry, I didn't. And in fact, it actually might be, hopefully, a Keaton Open that will score. I think a double commit just occurred from Happydgesports Atlantic. 4-4, but the only error here coming from Happydgesports Atlantic, as both players were eager to jump into that challenge. Oh, 1 and 7? Oh, sorry, it was 8 games and it was 1 and 7. I remember I only won once. Yeah, that was the last time I ever played competitively. Almost did it again here. Well, competitively in a league, I should say. The last time I actually played competitively was actually in a 1v1 against Ruby. I lost that one 4-3. That was not that. That was like in the middle of, like a few weeks ago. I did that. That was the last time I played on anybody's stream. But again, not really competitively. It was not competitive. It was a friendly. As a flip reset from Heliacol. I haven't seen him actually go for those. He is relatively consistent at those flip resets. I have seen these guys play before from Happydgesports Atlantic. There's now Keaton trying to go backwards. Up the field from Freezy. Keaton misses the redirect. Offense now, surely, for Happydgesports. Kara dunks Freezy. Chance on offense here. Kara will fake it for Heliacol. Keaton will beat him out. And going back will be Kara. His pinch low. Straight towards Keaton. Kara keeping it going forward. Freezy has to hit it back. Heliacol has no boost, but he's going to fake as if he has some. But yeah, at some point, the facade cannot keep itself up. Downs comes in. Keaton. Flick. Oh, great save from Kara on the goal line. Those kind of situations, it might look really tense, but these players have so much experience in those situations that it actually isn't as scary as you think it is. For lower ranked players, you don't want to be there because being that close to the net, it's tough to react, but these guys have the reaction time, the reaction speed to do it. And so making the save in that position actually is sometimes the best option for them, as in that play. Freezy. Another dribble here. This one, though, he will not get a flick on the end of it. Are looking for offense. Esports Atlantic, last game, were able to kind of get free range on offense, free roam. They were able to keep the ball so close, but now you see much more of a boom ball kind of meta for them. They really are starting to give things away to the Rats here, and the Rats taking advantage. Keaton, flip reset. Keaton, it's a score, this one! Oh my! From the backfield, I was waiting to see if we were going to get subtle plays like this. And Keaton with a butt reset there. A great shot into the back of the orange nets, and Rats now lead by 2. Kara on the back wall. In for a look at the bump out, Freezy. But he'll evade it and get the save. Still no goals here for them. Oh, Heliacol double flip reset to Kara, and it will be saved. Heliacol went all in for that one. Now he's got to go back. Keaton shot. Heliacol gets to it in time. And now back the other way for Kara. Freezy. Kara down to Heliacol. Dunked by Freezy. Time running out here for Happydgesports, and they know it. They're getting desperate here for their plays. As a mistake here! Oh, it's free for Heliacol! Freezy completely missed this one! Oh my, Heliacol got a free one there! Freezy turned at the wrong time, and he's caught! Racing backwards to the play. Happydgesports Atlantic with a strange goal here to get the scoring off to a good start here in Game 2. Dunk play, in front, Heliacol, down the field! And that's tied it up! Heliacol was waiting, he was the only one there! And look at this, he's got a rocket launcher strapped to his back! Bang, right into the back of the nets! It's now tied at 2! And now a fake, Heliacol! Kept away here by Freezy. Kara. Last one, Keaton. Overshoots this. We'll let Kara take it to the back wall. Kara, he might just go to shoot this one. Keaton will jump there to save it. As now, open backfield for Freezy. That's all here for the Rats. And all the good that Happydgesports have done. A huge overcommit from them. And so far, that has been how a majority of the goals have been scored here for the Rats. They've just gone at Esports Atlanta getting a bit too overzealous. And another kickoff here from Esports, another designed kickoff. This one not a fake, but still intending to lose the kickoff pretty heavily. That's what a redirect for Freezy. Saved by Kara. Is Keaton backing up for this one? He scored crazy goals before. He might do it again. Double tap miss. Kara will keep it away. Down the field. Keaton wins the challenge. Another solo play attempt coming. Keaton. Mistake. Elliott goal. Freezy will head backwards. And now he's going to go across the field. Elliott goal. Challenges. All they need to do is get rid of it. Keaton. Down. They can't reach it. It's the Rats to take game 2. Last time these teams played, it was a sweep win for Happydgesports Atlantic. This time the Rats come back here in game 2 and keep things interesting. They take the second game. As we'll move on to game 3. With a close series like this, with how the Rats have been able to now take it again, we saw it in game 1. It was very close for so long, and you felt as if any of those teams could have taken it. I think now we've seen both these teams do what they can when a game is close. And the playstyles they bring, the Rats caught Happydgesports Atlantic on mistakes. But will it stay that way? Well, time and more gameplay will tell. Here we are, game 1. Freezy saved away. Happydgesports. Get past Keaton. It's a 2v1. But now it's a 1v1. Kara! Oh, what a fake from Kara. Right under Freezy. They get past Keaton here, and Freezy's left all alone here in the backfield. And, I mean, he's expecting a heavy flick from Kara. Kara goes for the fake instead. Doesn't flick it, instead catches him jumping up a little too high. And that's just a brilliant play there from Kara. So smart. He's been going for those flicks all series long. To he's up with a fake is definitely something that is definitely warranted. And now it's a second goal for Kara off the kickoff. As the servers might not be favorable for these guys, and no, they're fine. I thought we were lagging a little bit on the stream, I guess. As yeah, those touches looked a little bit laggy, but overall, it's a tough read nonetheless that Helical forced them into. And they missed it. Kara will have an open net. Now, wait a second, Freezy receives this one. Flip reset under Kara, maybe towards the net. Helical will save. As Keaton, what a turn! Oh my goodness, Keaton! That is a brilliant turn there from Keaton. Look at how quick that is. Nobody expect that from Keaton. Oh, that is just speedy from Keaton. What a brilliant play. We've seen some great plays so far this series. They're going to continue. As the upfield from Freezy. Off the corner from Keaton. Elliott goal. Trying to clear this, but it's straight towards Freezy. Towards the back wall. Kara will keep this one out. And now at Esports again, you can see, trying to go with this control play style out of defense, but sometimes it just devolves to them hitting the ball extremely heavily. So those passes, they were good, but won't do it for them. Now Freezy gets the dribble, and another great save from Kara. He's had to make a couple saves on his goal line like that. Again, while it is something that a lot of these players are so good at reacting to, being in it is not the situation you want to be in. Oh, what a save, but that one is open. Oh, Elliott goes, he's missed! Oh, he's missed it! How in the world did Elliott goal do that? Open nets, no one was back. Elliott goal, and now he's been scored on by Freezy. What a turn of events here. On one end of the field, Elliott goal misses the open net on the other end. Freezy will put in this shot. A huge missed opportunity. For Esports Atlantic will cost them. Is now hitting it back. Up for Elliott goal. Kept away. Looking for the clear out, but straight to Kara on the net. No, it's just a little high. Keaton will get that one away. Heli. 2 players commit here for the Rats. The recovery's so fast that the Kara has no time to be able to counter on it. He does have space. Again, look at how quickly they just challenge on this one, Rats. They suffocate that offense. Oh, double whiff. Keaton taking it back to defense. Freezy. Challenges here, but things can only go so well here, and it's tied up. Esports Atlantic have the stronger pressure and the stronger midfield presence, but it doesn't matter. You are if the other team is so good at taking the chances and you yourself have missed open nets. Freezy. 2 touches. Kara backwards. This is awkward for him in front of the nets. And again, requiring 2 players on defense, but they get rid of it here. Eliakol trying to get things away. Keaton to Freezy. Kara will challenge. Eliakol was stuck on no boost in that position. Had to put all his faith in Kara to make that play. He's now down the field. Oh, what a pass. What a goal. Freezy here to take the lead. Eliakol trusted Kara here, but Kara went for boost. He did not see the play unfolding. And things here starting to turn worse for Happydgesports Atlanta. Gets close, and they are not the ones that are in the lead. Shot. Cannot save it. And that will be a tie game here. I did not see that one going in. That's just a goal that should have been saved, but wasn't from Freezy. He's been so consistent, but that one, you'd like to have that one back. And this game continues. It stays close. And now Heli. To the back. Kara. Gonna get past one. It's up for Freezy. Freezy won't be able to get past Eliakol here. And now Happydgesports. Oh, overcommits. Freezy will take this one. Eliakol had, again, he's putting so much faith in Kara here, but his faith might be unfounded. As this one goes right over him. Eliakol is staying way too close to play. And yeah, it will hurt him here. Putting that much faith into his teammate. Ellie. Where's the nets? In front for Kara! Another one! It's back and forth. And, I mean, there's just no end in sight right now. With both these teams so close, who's gonna take this one? It's such an important game, too. Both these teams at 1 game apiece. Someone needs to win this one, and whoever does will be at such an advantage for the rest of the series. Eliakol. Oh, that's a misplay for Freezy. Not in. Keaton has to retain this one. And now, I look for offense, but Kara wins the challenge. He's got a long way to go. Oh, and it's saved away by Freezy, who tracks him every step of the way. Happydgesports so nearly were able to take a lead in this one. Instead, it's Keaton down the field in front. Keaton will be given credit. But it wasn't him who scored this one. It's Kara to put it in the back of his own net. It bounces off the back wall. Kara, the unfortunate position there. Happydgesports. And now they go down by 2. A kickoff going against them. Rats. And they use that to secure this game. They're trying to make the comeback here against Happydgesports Atlantic. They're trying to make the upsets. They're trying to make it all happen here. What we thought was maybe impossible might actually happen, but that's a miss. Heli will score this one. He took his time to make sure he got that shot lined up. But in the end, it will all work out in his favor. As a miss from Freezy leaves Keaton back with so little boost, and he guessed on the passing play there. He saw Kara as an option, guessed that he was going to pass it instead of shoot it. But instead, Eliakol went for the shot instead. He read the play. He just called his bluff. Exactly. Right decision there. Kara. Up with it. Flip reset. Uses it! It's 6-6! It's another one! Massive comeback! It's Kara with the flip resets all the way down the field. Look at that one! He turns the ball around. And guess what? It's all tied up. Another kickoff. the 13th of this game so far. Kara, under one, trying to go all the way! They've awoken the beast! And Kara here is not fooling around. Only a minimal time left. Freezy. They need to go the distance, but time will run out here. Another goal for Kara, and that will secure game 3. And what an angle he had to put this shot on as well. Off the post, and I can't believe he was able to get that angle. My goodness, Kara, when they needed him so much, he came out. I think that's his 7th goal so far this game. He has scored 7 of the 8 goals for his team. This one was back and forth. 14 goals in total. It came down to the wire. And if this is how the series is going to look, man, we are in for a real treat. Because both these teams are shooting non-stop, and it does not look like it's ending. Game 4, chance for Happydgesports to win the series, though, preventing what would be Game 5. Everybody ready for it? Rats very nearly look like they're going to make the upset happen. Now, though, they have a lot of work ahead, too. They have to make Game 4 matter. They have to make it count. And Happydgesports Atlantic, they're going to try to make this lead a little bit easier for them to gain. They do not want to be the team having to go to the final seconds, relying so heavily on Kara to do that. Scoring 7 of the 8 goals. You don't want to be the team that has to rely on those kind of performances to get wins. Kara can do them. He's done them consistently, but they want to make this game for a little easier for themselves, although for the Rats, so far I think they've scored first every single game so far. Being able to really punch holes through this defense. Rats have done well. And now, oh, what a save. My goodness, Keaton almost got that one. And yet jumping on it. What's Happydgesports? Bit fortunate, but fortune will favor teams like Happydgesports who are able to make good decisions. And now have the mechanics to do it. Freezy, trying to get the dunk play. 2 players commit here. Keaton. I just do I want to shoot this one. Took a little too much time. Does get a demo, though. Pinch from Freezy. 50-50. Helical misses. Kara. He to his corner. Back and forth this game. Starting off much slower than the others. As now miss. Oh, and that will be it. That one came out of nowhere here. The Rats once again score first. He wanted the dunk there. Missed it, but actually that kind of helped his team here. Made it easier for Freezy to put in that one. The Rats again, they're trying to make this game 4 matter. They're trying to make it count. But there's still a lot of work to do. Flip reset. He has these, but won't be able to get the shot on the end of it. Now challenge from Keaton. Towards the net. That's dangerous for Kara. Gets the pinch, but it's not away from danger. Now it will be. Kara looking for a solo play. He scored in clutch moments before. Fast one. Trying to get the 50 on Keaton. Challenge over Heli. Heli has to get back. Keaton won't put it on. But a miss from Heli. Shot. Score for Freezy. And the Rats now lead by 2. Helical again overcommits. He's done that many times this series. And again, he's caught out of position. And who's there waiting for the rebound but Freezy? 2-0, the Rats. Absolutely loving it right now in this game. They've been able to keep Happydgesports Atlantic quiet. To Helical with the dunk off the 50 set in front. Kara waits on that, and that will be a goal. But what a start here from Helical onto offense. Flip reset dunk. Massive dunk. Makes the read impossible, almost impossible there for Freezy to read. And Kara waits for his mistake. Waits for his misplay. And will collect it. Happydgesports Atlantic. Score back. Kara. Challenged by Freezy. Keaton. Heliacol. Heliacol now up with it. Going down the field. Dribble. Maybe a dunk. Keaton will avoid it. Keeps it close to his back wall as well. Prevents a second play from coming in. Now a demo. Keaton to tie it. Sorry, to take a 3-1 lead. They aren't needing to tie anything. They're in the lead right now, but with it only being a 1-goal difference, it might as well feel like as if they're tied. Happydgesports Atlantic are on the doorstep, waiting, knocking, looking for an answer. But this one in front, saved by Heli. Got back to that one in time. Now he needs to make another one, and he does. Has to avoid the dunk as well at the same time. Heliacol makes the play. Around one. Freezy jumps early. Freezy keeping it in offense for the Rats. Again, their way of trying to let the time tick out here is just get themselves into offense as much as possible. They don't want to be in these situations on defense. They don't want to consider themselves stuck in their own half. As Kara trying to take control. Freezy looking to chase him down. Heli has Keaton but demoed along the way. Freezy looking for Keaton, looking for the nets. It goes across, but it doesn't go in. That's so close to putting a clamp on this one. Trying to... and fortifying that lead that they are holding. And right now, again, it's still 1-goal difference. Keaton. In here for Freezy. Awkward bounce off the corner, but Heliacol reads it. Kara. No boost. Keaton will challenge. Heli went for the boost there. Went towards the back as well. He won't take the boost in that situation, though. In pass. And that one cut off by Freezy. Keaton. 3-1. Rats. They look like they might take this one to Game 5. What a story it would be to get there. This series, so much closer than I think anybody expected. We might be going to Champions Field, only the 3rd time so far this season that Esports Atlantic have gone there. So far, they've had a 100% success rate on the Game 5s. As a flip reset from Heli. There's still time, though, for them to prevent it. We've seen them take 2 goals back very quickly before, even last game. Yeah, a massive 2-goal swing near the end from Kara to take the lead that they would never lose. Kara, been a little bit quieter this game, but he's still here, still kicking. What a save from Keaton. Heli, trying to take one. He takes it. 5 seconds left. Happydgesports Atlantic, not out of it just yet. It's Heliacol to just play desperation there, and no one noticed just how quickly he was going to play for that one. Rats cannot be relaxed yet. There's still 5 seconds. 5 seconds for a goal to happen. Oh, double fake! Kara has this one towards the net, saved by Freezy. Keaton, gonna let it drop. Heli keeps it up. Low boost from Heli, gets bumps, and it does drop. Rats will take Game 4. We've got one more game in this series, ladies and gentlemen. And this one, Happydgesports Atlantic, they've been in this situation before, but I don't think they expected it today. Rats, I talked to Keaton, he said it was very personal, this matchup. And we can see that they're taking it as such. They want this win. They know what's on the line. Remember, what's not on the line is not just the fact that these guys are friends, it's also the playoffs. The Rats, if they lose this, their chances of the playoffs are almost 0. There's very little chances they make the playoffs if they lose. Happydgesports Atlantic, a loss here doesn't hurt them it doesn't hurt them. They already made the playoffs, but they want the win to give themselves the best opportunity to take that #1 seed. It's personal here in Game 5. And this series is bound to be close until the very end. It was last game. And it will stay that way. As a miss from Freezy! Kara, 5 seconds in. Had no time to react to that play. That's a play that you don't see Freezy miss that often. As he got bumped by Heliacol, that's going to be what caused it. He didn't miss that play, he just got bumped off of it. And he couldn't recover. Now, up the field, off the bounce, here comes Kara to control this one. A lot of time for him, but his flick goes nowhere. Bouncing off the corner. Heliacole clears it. Keaton. Dunked away by Heli. Kara. Cleared back by Freezy. Heliacole trying to keep the offense here for the first time this series, though. I should have mentioned that Happydgesports Atlantic have actually scored first. As what a bump! What a goal! Kara will get 2. Happydgesports noticed Rats made an error here by not challenging early. No one was in a position. Keaton wanted to challenge that, but wasn't there in time, and now that left Freezy all alone, and the bump play connects. The goal will go in. And Happydgesports Atlantic currently hold a pretty strong lead in this one. There's now a misplay on the kickoff. Kara trying to make it free. Again, the recoveries of these players so incredibly strong. Back, Heli. The reset. Over 1. But 2 players. Kara also jumped for it, and Keaton. Oh, couldn't turn it in. But another miss. Heli this time. Keaton for Freezy. Crossbar and in. Heliacole couldn't read this one. A rare time he'll miss that kind of a play. And it's Keaton and Freezy to capitalize. What a pass. What a shot. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely perfect. And absolutely, it's crossbar down. You get one back for the Rats. A touch from Kara. Will be up for Heli. Keaton here will take this one back. Dribble. 50 towards the net. Off. Freezy couldn't put it on. And now getting back. Shot. That one's also wide. Follow up. Not there as Keaton will deny the opportunity from even having the chance. Freezy. Oh, he's got the dribble. Won't have any boost there to capitalize on it. Heli. Not a good play. Shot from Keaton. That's 2. And it's all tied up here as the Rats will take advantage of another error here. Forced out by Heliacole here. Keaton. We'll see Heliacole make the bad play, the mistouch that kind of just leaves it right out in front for him. And he shoots it up and over Kara. 2-2. We'll stay close. Rats are learning here. And they're keeping it close. These guys know each other so well. And you can see that. Of course. This game still has a long way to go. Freezy. Demoed by Kara. Heli. A dribble at Keaton with the challenge. Keaton looking back here. Freezy. Freezy's got to go backwards. He's missed it. And Kara's got an open net. Completely unforced. Keaton wanted to hit Freezy here, but they did not. They were not on the same page. They did not hit each other. Instead, they just gave Kara the easiest goal of his Rocket League career thus far. Well, probably one of the. I don't know if it's the easiest, but it's definitely up there. As Rats give him a freebie. And in the worst places possible as well. It's Champions Field. You cannot be making those mistakes, especially with how close these games are. Rats have to come back. Keaton, pinch. Heliacole will deny it. And now, Freezy's too slow. Kara, the 2-goal lead is enforced. Once again. And the situation here, Freezy initially turned back, didn't know if he wanted the challenge, and then he made the decision, too hesitant. And that will mean that Heliacole, in a challenge where if Freezy challenged early, Heli's not getting to that. There's no way he gets to it. But now with all that time given to him, now he can, and he'll win that challenge. Looking for a 5th. Saved by Keaton. Dribble, flip reset, under, towards, Kara gets it, Freezy's missed his opportunity. And back they go. The Rats running away from the play here. They'll bring it back up, more offense, Keaton, long shot, Heli, gets to it, but does use some boost in the process. Freezy, well wide, Heli will get the clear away here for Happydgesports. Kara, dribble, and he fakes it again! No flick in this position, just goes to the back post. And it's Happydgesports Atlantic. Now have a 3-goal lead amassed. They're so very close to this game being over, but still work to be done. As a fake kickoff. Demo play is here. Keaton will head back. Keaton waits on the dribble. Heli bounces him there. It's Freezy. Kara with the dunk. Cole. Bring it off the back wall. Oh, what a dunk there from Freezy. Keaton, though. Oh, just retracted all that progress by hitting it into his own corner. But hey, he still has the ball. Musty flick. Redirect. I don't know how Kara got to that one. Jumped up trying to cut off the shot. I can't believe he got to it. That was a great redirect. Oh, and a miss flip. Back. Goal here for Cole. And this is a misflip from Freezy at the worst time. Look at that one. Side flips. When he meant to try to do a fast aerial. He was looking down the field trying to get that fast transition. Instead, he's just made the ultimate error. Esports have taken all the odd games so far. Looking to keep it that way, but again, another goal back for Freezy. Makes up for his error, but still, they're 2 goals down now. A time being an issue that they have to focus on. They need to score quick, they need to score efficiently, and they more importantly need to make sure that they don't get scored on. Another kickoff, one here. By the Rats. Freezy misses Helly. Won't put it on. Keaton. Jumping out of the way. Infield and a double commit. An error. But the demo comes through against Freezy. That stops any offense. Keaton. Again with no... He's just with no boost. He's trying to get anything on this one. Kara under 1. Keaton. Challenge. Hope starting to dwindle here for the Rats as that shot from Cole from a tight angle no less will go in. Goes facing the wrong way to this one. And just doinks it over Keaton. 7-3, a 4-goal lead. Surely this will be what will allow them to win here for Happydgesports Atlantic. They've been the better team in this game. But with that said, they're still looking to solidify it even more. Take away any hope the Rats have. Keaton. Gonna get the 50-50. Freezy. Has to back up, has to go all the way to his own defensive half. Here to kick the ball again. Now he's on the dribble. Last one. Kara getting harassed. Keaton can double these, but he can't reach the ball. And now another bump. Kara will make it 8. And there is no chance left here. Minimal time remaining. It will be Happydgesports Atlantic that will keep themselves undefeated. It was a close series, though. All the way to Game 5. The Rats gave them a run for their money. Happydgesports Atlantic still the better team. They will be 9-0. They will guarantee a top 2 spot, seeding-wise, into the playoffs. Next week, they'll be playing Breeze, the only team that can actually take them down, and potentially take that spot now. As for Happydgesports, again, it was a series with its issues. A lot of overcommits. Rats definitely grew to know them pretty well. In the end, it still will be a win here for Happydgesports. They're keeping this ball up as long as they can. And we got another series immediately following this one. That should be a 0-second goal here for Freezy. It will be. One more goal for the road. And that will end it. 8 goals in this game. How many of them here were from Kara? 6 were from Kara. He's known for that, I guess. Esports Atlantic win this series in 5 games. A close win, but they'll definitely be happy with that. Still a win in the end, and although it was close, they still have next week here. They get to play Breeze, and I do want to see that matchup. I really want to see that. Whoever gets that matchup, that's a beauty. I want to see it, but I know a lot of other casters want to see it as well. It would be an amazing matchup to have on this stream. Them against Breeze. Again, Breeze is currently 2nd. They're the only team that could take them down here. With this series going to Game 5, there's a really good chance Breeze could actually win in game differential. As they'll most likely be winning this matchup. They'll go 8-1. Sorry, 7-1. If they would, they'll both end 9-1. They're currently 8-1, 9-0. Yeah, 8-1. They'll go 9-1. And in game differential wise, it could actually go here to Breeze. But that will end this matchup. We still have another one coming up, though. And it's a best of 7. Dark Falcons. Golden Hour Esports Gold. We'll see you guys soon. We're going to very quickly go to our break. See you guys soon for that best of 7 playoff matchup. Alright, there you go. Welcome back, everybody. How you all doing? What a series. Game 5. That was close. Oh, boy. Well, Happydgesports Atlantic, they're going to go 9-0. They didn't expect to go that 9-0 that way, but they'll go 9-0 nonetheless. My goodness. As again, we got let's take a look at that schedule here. Again, what a day for matches. Next one up, though, is a best of 7. It's in the playoffs here for the up and coming cup. As it will be Dark Falcons Gold now, Esports Gold. Two teams with different, varying ways of having gotten to this moment. And, well, they're looking to just continue. Again, this is a single elimination bracket, so whatever bracket you have, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but for overall, predictions and such, but it doesn't really matter. If you lose, you're out. You gotta play good every single match you come into. And for the Dark Falcons, this is pretty true for them here. They've been perfect so far this season. They've been 7-0. Golden Hour Esports, I have to check their record, but they're currently 6-2. They had to play a round 1 matchup. They won that matchup, obviously, but they had to play a round 1 matchup here. And for Dark Falcons, again, 7-0, they got a bye. They're one of the top teams here. They're one of the 2 teams that are currently undefeated. And the winner of their matchup will play the winner of IMMO Drakes, IMMO Drakes, and Backbone Gaming. And, I'm gonna make sure I get the info to them. Here, let's send them their lobby info to get them into the lobby. As I find them. They are... There's 1. There's 2. There we are. We got the info to them. Ready in time again for their series. Chances are, though, it's looking like it'll be a... It looks like it's going to be a pretty one-sided matchup here in favor of Dark Falcons. They're so aggressive that I would expect to see them do well, but of course, there's still a lot of factors here. Again, it's playoffs, so things can change. Golden Sports Gold have actually have experience in the playoffs. Again, they had to play round 1, they won their matchup. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to change things up for them. As again, these teams have had some long runs to get here. But come on, right? Dark Falcons are the favorite. They're expected to win. If you wanted to bet for a team here, Dark Falcons are the clear choice. But we saw last series that being undefeated doesn't really matter. You have to play well. And Dark Falcons have shown that they have some inconsistencies. They are not a perfect team. They're nowhere near a perfect team. And yet, they're 7-0. They're still one of the best teams out here. The only other team that is undefeated is on the other side of the bracket, GHG Premier. Everybody else has lost at least once in this season. Doesn't really change things. There's still other insanely talented teams. You can't just say it's the undefeated teams that are going to win this, but again, they're favored here heavily. I would be surprised to think that anybody else would win this but Dark Falcons, but again, I've seen JG Gold before. They're a good team. And again, if they play well in the playoffs, if they can pop off, we could see them take the fight here to the Dark Falcons. But again, prediction poll's up. Go vote for who you think will win this. I expect to see mostly Dark Falcons voters here, but I know Golden Hour Esports are a pretty decent-sized organization. We'll see how many of them are here in support. This is a big matchup for their team. HG had 3 teams coming into this bracket. They had 3 teams in the regular season. All 3 of them made the bracket. We saw Golden Hour Esports Red lost to Fury Esports Blue. That's the first of the teams. Again, GHG Gold, another one of their teams. The only one on this right side of the bracket. This could be the end of their run. And on the other side again, they have GG Premier, which is one of the favorites to win the whole thing. So it's a bit interesting here from GHE. Again, they've got some good rosters. Dark Falcons are not on an org. They're a team here. They're a good team. Again, 7-0. They've proven just how good they really are in the regular season. We've seen them for a lot of the regular season. In fact, we've seen them, I think, for all of their matches. I think we've seen them in all of their matches. If not all their matches, almost all their matches. I think we've been able to catch Dark Falcons, and that's going to continue here in the playoffs. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of the Dark Falcons team on this stream for the playoffs. As, again, they have a long road to go, but we know they can do it. We know they can make it work again. GHG Gold had an even longer road, having started round 1. They have the experience in the playoffs. Dark Falcons, I think game 1's going to be more so them getting used to the playoffs, knowing that their life is on the line. In the regular season, they didn't have to worry about anything. They really didn't. They were pretty relaxed in the regular season. They could lose a series and it wouldn't matter. Obviously, they didn't. Now is the playoffs. It's a little different. You lose, you're out. It doesn't matter how good your season is. You gotta win the matches that are in front of you. We'll see just how well they can perform under this kind of pressure. As I should mention about GHG, in their last matchup coming against Missouri S&T Green, they had to go to Game 7 in that matchup. 2 overtimes in the final 2 games. It was close. In fact, in the series, they're up 3-1. They almost lost it in the end, but able to take the win at the very end of the thing. But of course, there's still a lot to be done. So far, all the series so far this season in the playoff bracket have been either 4-3s or 4-2s. We've actually, I'm taking a look at the playoff scores because they have a list of all the playoff matches that have happened so far. All of them have either been Game 7 or Game 6. And in fact, of the Game 7s, I think a lot of them have gone to Game 7 overtime. 3 of the 4 of them have gone to Game 7 overtime. My goodness. Well, we'll get ourselves in game here. Both teams have information. As again, I think that's Valak there with all the boxes in his name. I believe that's Valak. Yeah, okay, there we go. Confirmed by JD1. That is Valak. With the, Valak's been going with some weird names all season long. I was gonna confirm if it's him here in a lot of these matches. Well, we're in the playoffs. Round of 16. You lose, you're out. You win, you keep on going. Single elimination. Best of 7 here. And Dark Falcons, I mean, they're the heavy favorites for a reason, but they have to prove it again against GHG Gold. Here we go. Dark Falcons on the blue, GHG on the orange. And for GHG Gold, they're looking to make a Cinderella run here in the bracket. Again, against Dark Falcons. It's going to be very difficult for them to go that far. Of course, they have a lot of things favoring them. They have the experience of the playoffs. They, just took an incredible Game 7 overtime win against Missouri S&T. And a org that is prevalent in here, in these matchups. An org that has a ton of teams in the playoffs, along with GHG. Although for GHG Red could only make it couldn't even make it out of round 1. GHG Gold got into the round in the round of 16, but a lot of people are predicting this will be where their run ends. On the other side, though, GHG Premier. Everybody expects them to make it very far. See just how well Gold can play, though. This game starting off pretty slow overall. We're seeing a surprisingly defensive start here for Dark Falcons. They're known for being extremely aggressive, loving to push up an offense, loving to absolutely overwhelm their opponents. That was what they did in the regular season. That's what they did so well. That was the playstyle they played. It was chaotic, it was fast, and it was scary. They did not mind using their mechanics to make plays, set each other up. You can see here, holding themselves back. They're not... I think it's because they don't want to make nearly as many mistakes, and that's why mistakes like those can cost you. Inzel will score this one as a miss coming out from JHE Zach. Will cost his team. The captain of JHE Gold, not a good start for him here in giving up that goal. And Dark Falcons will take the lead. Here comes Valak. Oh, Zach, that's midfield here for Sinval. Inzel. The back wall. JG Zach is jumping for it. This one in front for Valak. He's one-on-one. He has no issue, but Zivik will save it in the end. 81 now. Dark Falcons, again, still feels like they're holding themselves back overall on offense, on the amount of aggression they want, but that's for good reason. They know how to make it. And against JG Gold, they don't need to take nearly as many risks. They can sit back a little further and still be just as effective. And they are. Valak doubles their lead. This is the Dark Falcon suffocation that they are known for. They will get in your face. They will challenge everything that you have going for you on defense. And they will make sure that they break through you. Slowly but surely, they'll break through not just your defense, but also your mentality. They're so difficult to play against. And they're so annoying to get off of you. As, oh, DD1 with a dunk! And that is 3! Down the field, right off the kickoff, JD1 with a bit of a stylish goal. Reads Zivik there. And he'll catch that one. Sinval couldn't jump back in time. And it's JD1 with a beautiful goal here to allow his team to continue its success. This is more like the Dark Falcons we expect. High offense, high aerial, high aggression. Does leave them susceptible, though, on defense. 2 counterattacks, 2, having to rush to get their way back onto defense. That is one of the downsides of it, but they've done so well at recovering their defense all season long that they really don't have issues. And even if they do have issues, which they sometimes do in every game now and again, their offense is so strong that it seems to make up for it anyways. There's more positives in their aggression than negatives. And so they keep doing it. 81. Double tap, not on target, but it did stay close. Divik trying to clear it away. Sinval. Good back by JD1. Challenged by JG Zach, but only goes backwards. Inzel. Kept out by Zivik. Follow-up from Valak. That will go in. 4-0. Dark Falcons doing what Dark Falcons know what to do. And that is put on offense. Strong offense. Offense that does not quit. Even when they have a strong lead, they keep doing this. They don't slow down in that production. So it took them a little while to get themselves into the swing of things, but now they're here. You can see just that, kind of hold themselves back a little further. Not nearly as aggressive as they were in the regular season. And that's for good reason. They know that overall, they really can't be taking unnecessary risks. And sitting back a little further can help prevent them from that. And even when it does happen, at least they have someone back to help them out. Against GHG Gold, their mistakes aren't going to be nearly as problematic. As GHG Gold is generally a team that, they want to play kind of control in the midfield, but right now, as you can see, that's exactly how Dark Falcons want to play themselves. And so far in the series that they've played, very rarely do they ever lose that control. Very rarely does it ever look like they are not in control of their series. As now on the offense, JD1. Try to catch up to the ball there on no boost, but couldn't get to it. Now Zivik with the clear. And he gets past Inzel as a follow coming in here from Carp. Thank you, Carp. As well as another follow also earlier coming in from Ed Carpozo. Thank you. All for the follows. Welcome to Sweaty Stream. Thank you so much. And we're currently in a best of 7 here playoff matchup. Loser of this is out. It's around a 16. Dark Falcons have been undefeated all so far this season. They go against GHG Gold. One of only 2 GHG teams remaining in the bracket. But so far, game 1 going as expected here for most people making their predictions. Dark Falcons just better, as they'll take this game in a shutouts, unless something happens here for GH Gold, but I doubt it. Dark Falcons will keep it up, though. Maybe looking for one more goal. They'll now have to let it drop. Game 1 will go to Dark Falcons. Calm, cool, collected, and I like what they did there. They sit back a little further, taking less unnecessary risks, and against GH Gold, their offense is still incredibly aggressive. It's still suffocating. It's still a pain to deal with, and it's still incredibly infuriating here. GH Gold having a tough time keeping up. I think they knew coming into the series that this would be a tough one for them to win. Now they're seeing just how difficult it actually is. Yeah, they're going to be stuck here for a while. If they want to win against Dark Falcons, it's going to be about making sure that these games are close and make sure they get these good and make sure they get these counterattacks. Everybody ready here for game 2. Dark Falcons. A very promising start to their playoff run. GH Gold, you can see the consistency again that they have, but overall, I think the consistency of Dark Falcons is just higher right now. Dark Falcons aren't even playing all in on the aggression. You can tell they're holding themselves back. Again, trying to take less risks. They don't need to take risks. That's how even some of the weakest teams that they've played against have been able to take things against them. It's from them playing up too aggressively, but this one is just a bad kickoff from Valak there, way too low in the ball. He did not do his speed flip correctly, and it will result in an immediate goal for GH Gold, as Sinval will clamber on top of that one and put it in. Of all things that I thought would hurt Dark Falcons here, did not think the kickoff would be one of them. That's how you have to score. You have to score quickly. You have to take advantage of the errors that the Dark Falcons make, because they're not a team that is without their mistakes. You have to force them to make them, though. A little more difficult than you may think it is. There's now JD1. Dribble. Challenged, but he still has control. JD1. Demos all around him. He's taking his time going up to offense. What a slow dribble you could have made there, JD1. And yet it's still offense here for Dark Falcons, although cleared back in by Zach. Oh, and a fake here from Valak. Catches Sinval jumping. And now he's bumped off. Cleared away. JD1. To the corner. Inzol. Looking to put the play in field. Might just try to turn it himself. Saved by Jack. Zivik now. Dunked. It's right off in the back wall. Saved by Sinval. These shots are coming in so close to that net. GH Gold just have to kind of guess where it's going. They can make good predictions, but still, overall, they are in a really tough situation with the ball. And the offense is so close to their net, they have very little time to actually react to it, and the boost is not going to be easy to get. But now they can escape that torture. JD1 clear. Sinval. 81 dunked by Sinval. Pinched away. Sinval. To the back, but Inzol will keep it up. This is Inzol. Valak. With the dribble. Dark Falcons not afraid of defense. They're just making sure they can get their way through the midfield. Again, the way they do it a lot of times is just by aerial plays. They will go to the air in any game they play against, any team they play against. No matter how good that team's aerial defense is, they're going to take it to the air. They're going to challenge you with their solo plays, their mechanics, their ability to set each other up. And now for Dark Falcons, while they are down in this game, you can have a sense that they don't feel like they are. They don't feel like they're down. They don't feel any rush. But GH Gold are keeping them at bay. But for how long? JD1 misses this. Zivik will get it away. Dark Falcons, for the, relaxed state that they are in, for the control they haven't really made a lot of opportunities on offense yet. They've been quite minimal. And now JD1 off the back wall. Valak. Well, I mean, I just cursed them. I say they're minimal, and then they score. As JD1 off the back wall, and the first one to jump to it is Valak. He'll beat Zach, and I mean, Zivik's in a position where he can't make a save no matter how good, if the shot's well placed, and that one is straight to the back post. There's no chance for him. Now, this game all tied up, but GHG Gold trying to make it happen on the kickoff. In front, no one challenging, and that will be free for Sinval. Dark Falcons. I mean, this is one that you expect them to get rid of, but no one communicated there. JD1 completely missed it. Enzo wasn't there in time, and Valak is just sitting on his goal line. Team did not communicate with each other, and that is just a freebie here for GHG Gold. Something that Dark Falcons should really not be giving away. Now they have to score again. In this game, their offense has been silenced pretty quickly. Sinval to clear it up. Zach with the 50-50. Enzo misses this. Sinval to the corner. In front for Zach, and that will beat JD1. Another goal for GHG Gold. And they're really fighting in this game. It's definitely got its twists and turns here. GHG Gold are trying to really put the fight here to the Dark Falcons. Dark Falcons still have a couple tricks up their sleeve. But now, this is time where now when they have to start realizing that the black state that they're in, well, that can be countered here by GHG Gold. They have to be able to put on that offense. They cannot be afraid here, Dark Falcons, to play in that final third, to play much more aggressively. As you might expect from Dark Falcons, some would say. But so far this game, they've really just kind of sat back, let the play unfold in front of them. And we can see GHG Gold will take advantage of it. And they have the space, they have the time to make what they need to make. Zinzel. Double tap in front for shots from Valak. Enzo with the mechanical play. Once again, it's a big double tap. It doesn't go in, but it does set up the play. He also gets a dunk on Zivic along the way there, and it's laying right in front of the net. And Valak is first too, but Dark Falcons have been pretty quick to getting to these rebounds. Another goal based off of one. With just a little, and just about a minute left. Dark Falcons. All they need is one, and they'll tie things up here. Zivic. Oh, he gets an incredible dunk in front for Zach. That's kept wide. JD1. Zivic clears it back. Enzel misses. Saved away. Zach trying to read this one. Gets a touch on it, but it is going to be Dark Falcons' ball. Flick in field from Zach. Sinval. Redirected away by Valak. JD1. Kept away by Zivic. Now it's Valak up with it. Valak. Enzo trying to double tap this one in front. It's not going to go where he wants it though, and GH Zach can clear it. Sinval. Final seconds. Dark Falcons need a goal. They're willing to push everything forward. Enzo doesn't read this one. It's cleared away. Zivic slowing things down. And now Dark Falcons have to keep it up. But that dunk will end it here. GHG Gold will take a game. It was close, but you could see the lead that GHG Gold amassed, the lead that they definitely earned. Two of their goals coming from the kickoff, and they held up on defense so incredibly well. So many times the ball was just stuck in front of them, and they had to make save after save, and they were able to do it. Meaning that this series is all tied up going into Game 3. Again, I think this is a wake-up call. It seems like Dark Falcons always need a kind of a wake-up call in these games, in these series, to let them know that they really can't be playing this relaxed style, because it is one that a lot of teams are able to capitalize. When you aren't putting in the offense you're supposed to, you're going to crack a little more in defense, as well as you're going to be pressured more to have to stay back. There's JD1. Dribble. Flick in front. Saved by Zivic, as he'll get there in time. Now Valak, another dunk from Zivic. Seeing a couple of those from GHG where they're dunking players here on Dark Falcons. That's making things really difficult because Dark Falcons have so much trust in each other. And when a dunk comes out like that, one that they don't expect, and that really puts a wrench into things. As now Guetta bump. Coming in is Zach, but won't be able to get the shot in time before Enzel is there. Still offense. Sinval. That shot will not be threatening. GHE. Take it all the way back. Valak takes it away, strips them in front. JD1. And keep it close. Zach. JD1 with the challenge in the midfield. Dark Falcons holding control. This is a good position for them off the back wall. Inzol, long shot. That's up over everybody. And it's a goal here for Dark Falcons. Take the lead in game 3. It's Inzol from long range. They'll find one above everybody. Dark Falcons not willing to give up here. Zach with the clear away, not a 50-50. He's actually able to get around JD1 there. Bumps coming out, including from Valak there, as he'll get a demo against a GHG Gold player. This is the Dark Falcons offense that we expect. Not a lot of shots from them though, but this pressure on the midfield is definitely something they can hold on to. Can they be a little more effective at getting plays on nets, shots on target more specifically? Yes, they can, and they'll get a goal from it too. It's Valak, 2-0. And I'm really good at caster cursing these guys, am I? It's not the first time this series I've said something about how Dark Falcons need to get goals, and, well, I mean, they heard me. They're getting goals. The sidewall. Up with it is Valak, challenged by Sinval. Inzol misses this. Civic saved away. Off the back wall. Valak there to respond. Again, you can see Dark Falcons, their defense, it's... Make sure they respond to the play in front of them. Can't outplay this team, though. You can definitely outplay Dark Falcons. We've seen Gold do that somewhat in Game 2. Although, again, it felt like a lot of the issues were just kickoffs and overall a lack of, I think, respect here given by Dark Falcons. You know that this is a confident team. If you've been on any of the interviews I've had with JD1 in their past wins, you'll know this team has so much confidence, but sometimes that they don't have that respect, and right now, they need to respect what JG Gold can bring, but that goal from JD1, that's trying to silence the critics. They'll still find another one here, Dark Falcons. Again, they gotta win 4 games in the series to progress, but if they play like this every single game, I find it very difficult to see JG Gold responding. Of course, they definitely can. But they're gonna have to really compete here with this Dark Falcons team that is simply just have proven themselves to be a top contender. They're undefeated. They're not looking to end that anytime soon. And especially not in the round of 16, as after such a good regular season, they want to add more. JD1 with another. As, with 2 minutes left, Dark Falcons, this feels a bit like a repeat of Game 1. Again, respect here. JG Gold, but they're going to make sure they can do their offense the way they want to. They know that they can beat this team. They know that a lot of people are expecting them to beat this team. I'm sure they believe that they are better than this team. So far, they're proving that. There's still some time left here. Even if JG Gold cannot get a win at this point in the game, at the very least, they can get something here to give Dark Falcons something to worry about going into Game 4. As kept away by JD1. Didn't vote the challenge. JD1 beats him here in front for no one. GHG Zach will hit outwards towards Zivik. Will launch it down the field. Inzel off his own back wall. That's a strong clear here for Dark Falcons, but they still have to play defensively. Well, again, they don't really have much to worry about. They're leading by 4. I don't see it. Oh my god! What a shot by! My goodness! I lost my thought there. I can't. My goodness! That's Valak who scored that. That is incredible. I don't know how he got that touch. That's incredible. From Valak. Sometimes you see things that you've never seen before as a caster. That might be one of those things. I have not seen that before. I've seen some incredible own goals, but nothing like that before. Where it's just so unexpected. That is something you don't see often. What an own goal. You know what's even better about this for Dark Falcons? They can laugh it off. They're in a game that they're so comfortable in, they don't really need to worry. As Insel going for the musty flick off the back wall. Couple misses, JD1 with the easiest shot to make there. As this mechanical play from Insel, and no one on GHG Gold could read it. And it's JD1 with a very easy play to make. As he shows no difficulty in putting that one in the back of the nets. Now it's JD1 again, looking for another goal potentially. At first, touch was a little too far away from him. Zivic will read it. GHG Gold trying to push, but Dark Falcons holds another mistake here. That's going to be another goal here. This time for GHG Zach. And again, you can sense that Dark Falcons are kind of letting up the pressure here. And, I mean, you can see that on defense. They don't usually make those mistakes whenever they're playing competitively. Right now, though, I mean, they're pretty happy with this game. They aren't really concerned at all. And it makes sense, as well, why they wouldn't be concerned. They don't have anything to worry about. This game is already secured for them. Going into Game 4, again, they're going to have to make sure they keep that respect on GHG, but yeah, it feels like whenever they're playing, they have that offense, they have a way of overwhelming teams and outperforming them. This game, no different than a lot of their others. As GHG Gold taking some time here, we'll see if they make a substitution. Again, they have your boy Kersey waiting in the spectator here. We'll see when GHG Gold decide to join on up. Again, you can see they're taking their time. This game was a real slap in the face for them. Be a slap back to reality. As Dark Falcons, I mean, this is what you expect. Again, it's expected from them to beat GHG Gold pretty handily. And we can see that from them. While this game is probably closer than what it really was, I don't really care if it looks close. As long as they get their wins, they're pretty happy. And as long as they keep control as they are, it's going to be really tough for GHG Gold to take another game off of them. Game 5. Virgie's still sitting out, so it seems like GHG Gold just want to take a breather here. Sorry, in Game 4, Dark Falcons have looked so strong. Insel, double, not on. Maybe a follow-up coming through, but Zivic will get that one away. Now he's run out of boost out of defense. Does win the 50-50, trying to pre-jump onto this challenge. Keeping it up for GHG Gold here. Zach in front for Sinval. Off the back wall. Insel will get the clear. And again, the transition from Dark Falcons so quick. GHG Gold don't get more than maybe a peak on offense. They don't get that many opportunities. Dark Falcons, you can see that, again, they're so fast getting up to offense that they really, as soon as they get the ball in defense, it just seems like GHG Gold cannot get it back until they reset. The midfield right now firmly in control of Dark Falcons. Dark Falcons, I mean, a lot of it has to do with the high aerial plays. That's what the midfield is being dominated by right now. That is what Dark Falcons love to play. They're better at it than almost anybody else in this league. They might even be the best at it for these plays. They go for it so often, and that's a good shot from Valak. Takes the opportunity. Dark Falcons in the lead here as a double whiff from GHG Gold, and Valak with a good shot there because it was covered by Zivic. Almost all that was covered. He has to put that one in a really strong position. He puts it top right. Places it perfectly. Dark Falcons. The kickoff. Oh my goodness, Valak got to that. And the kickoff has not been favorable here for Dark Falcons on a couple of these games. The fact that they've been losing it so badly. Again, a lot of them want to go for speed flips, but you can tell the speed flips aren't really all that well designed because they speed flip a little. Their speed flip goes a little too far. They can't jump up. They don't jump up early enough to get themselves onto the ball and get a chance that they need. As GHG just dodged a bullet there. That one should have been a goal, but it was missed by Dark Falcons. Zinzel. Out for Valak, down the field, saved by Zach. This one rolling up, Inzel. Won't be able to read this one off the ceiling. In comes Zivik. JD1 with the challenge. JD1 doesn't read this though. Sinbao. Inzel with the clear head. Valak demoed. Makes the chance for GHE Zach. JD1 will save though. Follow up. Inzel will also get that one. Again for Dark Falcons on defense. It's one after the other making these plays. And as long as they get their saves, as long as they get possession of the ball, their transition has just been unbeatable in terms of them playing against GHG Gold. Inzel. Dark Falcons still looking for that second goal of the game that they would like to have. Should be a good chance for it, saved by Sinval as he puts it away. But GHG Gold stuck on defense. Zivik towards the corner. JD1 infield. Zach misses this. Sinbao was caught just stuck on the post, but no shot came in. Dark Falcons go again. Zivik, back wall, in front. JD1 will take this one. And the boost starving does pay off. Because the only play Zivik could have made here was hit it off his own back wall. No teammate was able to respond in time, though, as JD1 will put this one under the crossbar and in. We see Dark Falcons again holding control. It's not a very big lead, but it doesn't need to be for them. As of that shot, saved by Inzel. Multiple saves that's made this game by the Dark Falcons players. They've had to play good defense, and they have, and they're getting rewarded for it. On to offense. And that is a brilliant play downfield. JD1 just waits for it, and it goes straight to him. As Zivik, challenged by Valak. JG Gold was shut out in game 1. Looking very similar that could happen again in game 4, as now Sinval completely overran this one. He was so scared of Valak there, shooting that one, that he jumped so early for it. And I mean, Valak saw this, and he's just looking at him. And yeah, I think Valak has a couple questions, such as why Sinval jumped for that and not for the ball, but again, that's the threat that Dark Falcons have. Still though, Dark Falcons going to add a little more to this statement, in this game. Looking for more goals. Challenged by Zach. It's the corner. JD1 will put into the midfield for Inzel. Down here. Up is JD1. Doesn't read it. Zivik doesn't either. Valak. Oh, good first touch. Flip reset. And Zach is right there. JD1. Sinval redirects it off the corner. JD1. Good weight there. Up for Valak. Flip reset. He does not keep it close though. That will lead to a save here from Gold, as again you can see the passing plays. We haven't seen a lot of those from Dark Falcons. They really haven't felt the need to do them, but if they need passing plays, they are a team that is able to do it. They can win games off of their chemistry. Guys have been together for a while. They need good chemistry for the playstyle that they're playing. It's so risky. It uses up so much boost. I mean, they've done it consistently. They do it again and again and again. As our Inzel looking for one more. And Dark Falcons now only one game away from winning this series. Again, so far, every series this for the playoff bracket this season has gone either to Game 6 or Game 7. Dark Falcons might want to break that trend. Oh, they're still looking for one more. Won't get to it, but very close. Game 5 here. Again, Dark Falcons are just feeling so relaxed. It really feels like that they aren't going to lose this one. They don't have anything to worry about. This is Dark Falcons when they're very comfortable. This is not a good thing to say if you're a GG Gold fan. Because yeah, you probably realize now this series is a very far reach for them to get to, but to get a win in. But They already get one game. We'll see if, again, they make that change. Bring in the game 5. Again, so far, for this team, this GG Gold team, they're just not able to keep up with Dark Falcons. That's true for a lot of teams that play this team, that play Dark Falcons. They just can't keep up with them. This is a fast team. And really, the only way to beat them that I have seen so far is being able to slow them down. Being able to make them play at your own pace. That's how you keep Dark Falcons from being as successful as they have been, as Kersey is playing in this game. Replacing Sinval. We'll see how that makes a difference. Well, it will make a difference. We'll see how much of a difference it makes overall. Again, JG Gold getting a bit stuck. They're going to make a change. See if that can help them out in any way. But this is not the start they wanted. It's Valak to Inzel for the first goal. Not even 30 seconds in, and already GHG Gold have to come from behind. Kickoff. Dark Falcons get possession in a dangerous position. Inzel in front. Zach. Is it off of Kersey to get it away? The back corner. Jumping with it is Valak. Shot. Long shot. Saved by Zivik as Valak's shot there. Had a lot of power on and off the ceiling, but couldn't get it over the last defender. Still, though, Dark Falcons can put on offense that quickly. Valak with the dribble on Zivik. Inzel trying to push his way through. He's trying to pre-jump this one. I don't think he has any reason to do so. Kersey. Inzel will read off his own back wall now. Allows JD1 to take it away. JD1, flip resets, no shot given. Valak, bit slow there, Zivik. We'll catch him out there, and now Zivik gonna make offense for gold, although he did outrun this one. And that means that it will be Dark Falcons again with the ball. The goal, trying to not let go of this one. Trying to fight for dear life to keep it. Yeah, Valak will have it, and now, oh, he's looking to beat Zivik, back post, still in front, no one there, there's JD1. As soon as Zivik went for boost, you saw this was going to be an issue for him. Because he gave that back post and made it so susceptible to that shot. He knew Valak was going for it. It rolled up the post, it didn't go in, but JD1 will put in the follow through. Zivik. Back wall. Double tap. That's away by JD1. Now looking for the dribble is JD1. Kersey. JD1. Oh, he's trying to fake them out here, but there's so many players back that they can cover so many options for GHG Gold. The problem is of how many players they've had back. They've had so many, and they still struggle to get the ball out of their half. I mean, it's a valiant effort from them. When you're going up against a team like Dark Falcons, I mean, you can't expect yourself to be the favorites in it. Especially not GHG Gold, and yet, still, they're putting up a fight here, but Dark Falcons have currently proven themselves as so much more superior. And in this game, as long as the scoreline stays the way it is, Dark Falcons will stay that way. They'll be the winners. They'll move on to the quarterfinals pretty easily. Zivik, maybe one back. Did not get a shot on it. Dark Falcons. It's only 2 goals, but it's 2 goals more than GHE. Inzel. Maybe clearing it away, but 81's there. Zach. Inzel. Gonna put it away from his net. GHE, Zach tried to put on a shot, but it's just denied. GHE go with some unprecedented offense, though, as they keep the ball in the midfield, but again, you can just see that the plays at the end of these offensive pushes are just not good enough. They're not threatening Dark Falcons in any way. Dark Falcons, I mean, they must be pleased with themselves. This is, again, their first time in these playoffs. While there might be a bit of nerves here in their current play, they don't look like they're nervous. They don't look like it. They look like they're very calm. This is not Dark Falcons playing at their absolute best. And it's because they don't care about it. They aren't trying to play at their absolute best. They're just playing a relaxed play style. They know that they're the better team coming into this, and they're definitely continuing to prove it. We're heading to the final minutes. I don't see any way JG Gold can get back into this one, realistically. Unfortunately for JG Gold. They have been able to do well, but Dark Falcons are just better. As that pass from that was incredible from JD1. The hinge off the corner in front for Inzel. No one can read that, by the way. That is so fast. And Inzel's waiting for it. He's there. This team reads each other so incredibly well. And Zivik with the clear. Rolls it back. Up with it. Is Valak trying to get the ceiling shot all the way? He does it! Oh, what a beautiful shot from Valak. He went for it once before in this game. This time, though, it won't get saved in the end. Valak styling across GHE Gold. Golden Esports fans, avert your eyes. That was absolutely disgusting there from Valak. I mean, he's looking to continue here to JD1. Oh, what a redirect from JD1. That's another incredible goal. My goodness, back-to-back-to-back great plays here. JD1 will be responsible for 2 of them. That shot, I can't believe he got that angle. He is not facing the right direction. Dark Falcons, I mean, now they're just scoring whatever they want to score. What was a modest 2-goal lead has now ballooned into a 5-goal lead. They might even add another one in front. That shot wasn't on from Inzel, but it doesn't matter. Dark Falcons are moving to the quarterfinals. This will be the only match so far that has gone to Game 5. The first one that has ended in Game 5. And yeah, unfortunately for Golden Esports Gold, I mean, this is just, fortunately for them, this is just a rough team to play against this early on in the bracket. As yeah, that is what this team does. This is what Dark Falcons are so good at. Big win for them. Not really, though. Again, they're moving on to the quarterfinals. The matches will only get more difficult from here. It is a big win, I guess, for them in terms of the playoffs, but overall, I don't know if you can really be surprised with the outcome, unfortunately. They came as the favorites. There's a reason for that. And they'll stay as the overall favorites. Again, they'll be playing the winner of IMMO Drake's Backbone Gaming. As here now with me, once again, it's been every single week so far. Welcome in, JD1. A big win in the playoffs. You guys didn't look nervous at all. So many teams when they go into the playoffs are so nervous, but you guys didn't look nervous at all. You guys look like you're kind of relaxing out there. What a series.
Yes, sir. You know, we just doing a normal Dark Falcons play style. I told you, Sporty. I told you. In the regular season.
Hey, I mean, you have been doing it every game over and over again. You guys don't look like you're stopping anytime soon. A 4-1 win over Golden Esports Gold. So far in the playoff bracket, we have had no series end earlier than Game 6. This is the first. Congratulations. I mean, again, going into the series, what did you guys kind of tell each other? Because again, it's the playoffs. It's a little different. If you guys lose, you're out. And, you have to be prepared for anything that happened in front of you. What was kind of the thoughts, the messages going between the team before this series?
We didn't really put too much pressure on each other. We was just, just telling each other to lock in and, also, have fun with it, Yeah, other than that, like I said, it's the Dark Falcons play style. We just playing the game how we play it.
Yeah, of course. Again, a massive result going into next round of the playoffs. So, it only gets difficult. What are you guys going to do to prepare for those matches? Because you guys are going to be tested more than you have ever been so far. What is going to be kind of your team's preparations as you get further and further on in this bracket?
We're not gonna switch none. No, we just need to really the kind of team we are, and like usually the first game is the game where we watch how our opponent plays, like their play style and the things that they can do. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do the same preparation that we've been doing all season, and yeah, we're just gonna stick to the game plan.
I love to hear that again. So much confidence as well. You take down the second of the three GHG teams left in this bracket. The only other one left is Culinary Sports Premier. Now, the reason I say this is because Chillon is in here. He's one of the owners of Culinary Sports. What do you have to say to him? Because the Culinary Sports Premier is currently undefeated. They're confident too. They think they can take you down. What's your response to that?
No response.
No response. You're just gonna let the play do its talking.
We're just gonna see him on the pitch.
Well, the time to do it would be in the grand finals, and very likely we will be seeing Dark Falcons versus Culinary Sports Premier in the finals again. A big win. Congratulations. And I have a feeling I'll be seeing you next up in the quarterfinals.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Of course. And that is it for tonight. It was a quick one. I know I was so scared. Now, you don't know JD1. This is a confident team. They're all confidence. They have actually never gone to Champions Field at all in the season. At all in the regular season. They've never gone to Champions Field. That's how dominant these guys are. That's how confident they are. And we can see that how that works for them. It will be Dark Falcons with the win here, and I'll be it for tonight. Again, thank you all so much. Again, it's been a lot of fun here, but everybody, take care. Do well. Hopefully I'll see you guys another day. We got some incredible Rocket League action coming tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. As we'll get an end to the stream. Again, thank you all so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Take care. Be safe. Thank you for joining the Sportiest stream.